Who is your favorite Fortnite content creator, streamer, YouTuber, whatever it may be? Today we're going to find out, and maybe with this today we can have some people getting a few new subscribers, of people getting some experiences with channels that they've never heard about. Guys, we're going to get into the video in just a second. Before we do though, I do want to say hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels, and welcome back to the reply room where I ask you guys in our amazing Discord community, which pin comment description down below, and join the Discord, help us make videos. We would love to have you there. And I asked you guys this for today: who is your favorite Fortnite content creator? Tell me what makes them your favorite and why you like them more than anyone else. In case anyone's gonna write it, please don't mention myself. While I appreciate any compliments, I'm looking for other people. And guys, I had a little bit of a skim, man. I had a little bit of skim, and while I truthfully appreciate any compliments that you give me, I'm actually making this video looking for other people. So guys, we're gonna get into the video. Let's start off with the first response. For me, it's a direct tie between SypherPK and Noah's Noah, and there are valid reasons for why. SypherPK, the best part about the guy is that he is a hardworking person who put a lot of content into his channel. It's overall a well-deserved growth for the grind he's been doing in the past 6 years. Even when the game was at its lowest, Cypher was one of the few who didn't abandon the game. The community was in fact happy when his skin got into the game. Aside from the hard work aspect, it's his creativity of making new ideas for videos and keeping the community informed with new leaks and info. Noah's Noah. This guy is the peak definition of work smarter, not harder. After C-Day and Fearless left the game, he was the only comedic YouTuber for the game. Like Cypher, even he didn't leave the game in some of its dying embers. Sometimes he didn't even care about to make money from YouTube and just delivers the fun, even if it involves breaking sometimes. Not to mention how his upload schedule is crooked compared to the Cypher, but he still manages to deliver content slightly better than him. Now, guys, this might come to a surprise, and I know I've mentioned this on the channel before. I have actually never watched Noah's Noah. And I hate to say that because, like, I'm a small channel myself, and I really don't want to come off as like, oh my god, I don't know who this guy is. But, like, I know who he is. I know the name. I've just never watched one of his videos. I would imagine everybody can experience that. There's a YouTuber that everybody watches where he just, like, never got around to doing it. So everybody likes Noah's Noah, and I am actually going to sit down. I'm going to binge his videos because everybody has such wonderful things to say about him. But I can't agree more with what you just said about SypherPK. I really loved how you said it's overall a well-deserved growth for the grind he's been doing in the past 6 years. This guy was so dedicated. He's amazing. SypherPK is one of my favorite content creators on the platform and is well-deserved, but I do need to check out Noah's Noah. I actually don't have a favorite. I like a wide variety from people like Courage, Cypher, Legion. Their streamers always get me laughing. Creators like Clark do very unique content for the Fortnite space. Val the Val streams and skin reviews are great. Ooh, I don't know about Val the Val. I love me some skin reviews, so I gotta go take a look at that. Cyan is Crazy Theories. Fortnite Soul is the main place I go for updates and reliable, non-clickbait leaks to get the main idea about what's going on with the game and the item shops. I Talk, W, Tabor Hill, and a lot of W's out there, way more than what I mentioned. I'd say Courage is a feel-good streamer, if that makes sense. The vibes are always a W, especially if he's playing with someone or multiple people. So I'd probably say he's my favorite for this question. He doesn't do a whole lot of unique content as far as videos, but he does a staple type of videos that I'd miss if they weren't there. Courage, he does have an amazing feel and vibe to his stuff. And that's why Courage, like, you can always tune into a Courage stream, right? That is, I love the way you articulated that because it's so true. If you're looking for something, like, for me personally, Courage is something that I put in the background of what I'm doing, and it'd be like, I love watching the guy laugh. I love watching the guy talk. He's just like a great guy to have around. Like, he's like, the vibes are really cool with Courage. I like that. But for everything else you mentioned, I completely agree. Truth be told, in my opinion, you are my favorite Fortnite content creator, as I like how your content feels driven by the community you've built up, as well as including them in your videos and sharing ideas both you and your community have. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That is why I love making these videos. It's everybody's ideas, right? However, besides yourself, I'd say a few runners up are Clark Clen, as I really do enjoy his takes in the Fortnite story and watching his community take part in his live streams. That is amazing. Absolutely agree with that. Josea for having extremely well edited videos that are always funny and entertaining to watch, while also managing to appeal over both the older and younger audience at the time due to a lot of jokes that would probably fly over younger audiences' heads. Noah's Noah for being funny, although he can be inconsistent, but that's fine. That is actually so true what you said about, and I apologize for pronouncing this wrong. This is like Noah's Noah. I'm not too familiar with the videos. Josea. The idea that you can capture the same, like, SpongeBob type feeling with your content, where it's like you can get away with making really tough jokes where it's like, okay, this might fly on the line a little bit. Hi Sonny, my puppy's here, sorry guys. It's really good when you could get around that. It's like a talent that very few shows or anything like that can have. It's really good, and it would really, if you can really, sorry, my dog's distracting me. If you can really get a hold of that, and you are able to actually tap into that SpongeBob style type of humor, then that's something special for your channel, and that is something special that not a lot of people can replicate. Let's move on. I'd say Booga, ReezeHub, you, or Sypher. I'm not familiar with ReezeHub. There's so many content creators that I need to check out now, like after making this video. This is actually, to be honest with you, one of the main reasons why I posted this in the reply room. I'd like to look at some more people to follow. More on that at the end of the video, actually. I've been trying and failing to get into the competitive scene in BR and Zero Build, and ReezeHub makes videos that dive into the player's mindsets and gives you tips and tricks on the game. That's very interesting, diving into players' mindsets. Booga's a world champion of Fortnite, so he has a lot to offer, plus he's just really entertaining to watch. You make some of the best concept videos on YouTube, and I really enjoy seeing concept maps, and you know, thank you very much. And Sypher, because he puts so much effort into make videos and pretty much never takes breaks. Well, for what I do know, besides ReezeHub, I completely agree with all of that, and I thank you for the compliment, but I really need to check that out because a YouTuber that really dives into players' mindsets, that could be really interesting. I gotta check that out, man. I don't watch many Fortnite content creators, especially these days. I'm sub to a few concept creators, a few meme channels, and a few who actually play the game. Honestly, I think you're the one whose content I enjoy the most right now. It's a good mix between covering the creativity of people's maps concepts, which I always loved, as well as covering the story and typically making some interesting predictions on Fortnite's story. Fortnite content's been dying out for me the last couple of years, but you're one of the few that piqued my interest over the last few months. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But while I do appreciate that, and I just didn't want to be dismissive, guys. We're looking for other people today. I don't want to make this a video all about Clen, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate that, but we're going to keep going. The market is so saturated with clickbaiters that people don't really watch any channels besides like ones like Sypher, Nick, Ninja, and other big names. Well, I think what we've demonstrated so far is that there are a lot of other great content creators, and that's another reason why, like, hopefully this video could probably be helpful for people. But it's like, you just gotta look, you gotta filter out some other, look at all the creators that people have talked about so far. There's some great stuff to be found. You just have to like filter through the clickbaiter saturation, you know what I mean? Honestly, it's between you, Clark, and SypherPK. They make interesting content and never make boring content. They make fun streams, and those guys are very consistent and never bore me. They're also pretty funny and honest with their opinions and thoughts. They also play with viewers, which many big streamers don't do. This is something that I actually need to do a lot more, to be honest with you, is play with viewers, because like there's so many ideas that I have for like in the channel in general, guys. But it's honestly, you can't go wrong with Clark and SypherPK, two of the best to ever do it, and the reasons why you mentioned are exactly why everybody should go watch and love them. For me, I'd say it's a bit of a mix. Obviously, you would be one of them, as I love your enthusiasm towards the game and how you're always giving advice, talking with the community, reading and responding to our ideas and theories, as well as you're just a chill YouTuber that I find rather nice, so I appreciate that. Another would be Val the Val, as mentioned by Georgie. He's someone who does skin reviews and does funny and goofy streams of this game, which I like. Also, I love how he does a bit of variety once in a while that isn't Fortnite. Trying different stuff is fun, you know? Sypher and Typical Gamer are ones that I watch when it comes to challenge videos or just trolling around with the boys. Lastly, I'd give lore stuff once again to you, and I'd also say PlayStation Grenade, Restro, Tedious, and Clark, as I enjoy their story content. I know the list is more than a few here, but those are the ones I enjoy in certain Fortnite content categories, there. Well, that is something that I really want to take a look into, because I didn't know about Val the Val. I need to really look at that, because skin reviews is something that I would absolutely love to do. It's one of the reasons why I like watching Pizzo. I just like people talk about Fortnite skins. That's why I miss iTalk uploading about like ranking every single skin in a season. You know what I mean? I love watching those videos. It's just like a layback, chill vibe. I gotta check that out. But honestly, I can't disagree with everything that you said. And honestly, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate it. But guys, with that last point, I have one more message before I get you out of here today. So as I mentioned earlier, the idea kind of for this video was to actually hopefully get some people, have some, like, make some new great YouTubers in their notifications. Well, like Val the Val specifically is something that I really am interested in checking out. But I gotta sit down, I gotta watch Noah's Noah, because everybody says such great things about that guy's channel, man. It's just one of those channels that I never got around to watching. I have to go check it out. But if you haven't checked out any of the channels, guys, everybody posted who and why they are their favorite content creator to watch. So if you haven't watched anybody like PlayStation Grenade, somebody like Tedious, somebody like Clark, you gotta go watch them, because like there's reasons why people are posting here, and there's reasons why everybody really enjoys their work. Notice how most of this wasn't the typical Ninja, Nick A30. While those guys are really big, there are other special content creators to be found on the platform, so go check them out, guys. They are absolutely fantastic, from at least the ones that I've seen so far, guys. There's a few that I do need to catch up on, and with the goal of this video, there are some new content creators that I hopefully will find in my own notifications bar. Looking forward to their videos. Guys, thank you so much to everybody who participated in this video, and thank you to everybody who came and watched the video on the screen right now. And if you want to help make the next videos, by the way, join Discord. There will be 2 videos on screen, or 3. Sometimes I've been making 3 now. I don't know exactly how well they fit, but go check out one of the videos. I will see you either there or in the next video, guys. Take care.